let's wait for our friends to come on in for a second. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Although asking for a raise of minimum wage to the government may seem like a good idea for you and benefits all parties, try and think that twice. My name is Nina, and today I will be talking about labor laws in Indonesia, in particular, the minimum wage. I first became interested in this topic during my econ class, actually, when we analyzed the economic outlooks of this issue. In the course of 14 weeks, I'll be researching and sharing about how minimum wage impacts lower-class Indonesians by describing some key issues, my research, and how this topic fits in the realm of social justice. Now that I've told you about my topic, let's start with key issues surrounding minimum wage in Indonesia in order for you to understand my research topic better. Indonesia is a poor and developing country struggling to build it day by day. Although not all is poor, most of them still are. Due to its lack of education, triggered by poverty, this results to a number of issues: jobs, homelessness, health disabilities, crime, and many more. In the middle of all those issues lies poverty, where it all began. Poverty often leads to minimal to zero education, forcing kids in Indonesia to work from the age as young as 6. Having minimal or zero education gave them no choice than to work below or on the minimum wage, resulting in more poverty caused by qualification standards. With mouths to feed, medicine and shelter happens to be the last thing on their mind. When that money can no longer support them, and government decides that they're not allowed to work below the minimum wage, plus increase the minimum wage as well, they're left jobless. And when one's left jobless, desperation kicks in and possibly resulting in crime. Which leads me to my second point, my research that will assist me in the development of how minimum wage affects lower class Indonesians. I found that there were a few organizations and resources regarding this topic, such as Bureau of Labor Statistics, a pro-union group called Good Jobs Nation, and a business advisor and economic professor here at LMU. His name is Eric Young, and a few Indonesian sites like gajimu.com, which means yourwage.com, and cawapos.com that helped me and will help me with my research further. Economic outlook, situations today and years before, as well as citizens' perspective on the matter, will also come in handy. Last but not least, I'm going to tell you how this all fits in the realm of social justice in order for you to understand how minimum wage affects the lower class Indonesians and why we should care. This topic fits in the realm of social justice because we're talking about the lower class Indonesians. Indonesia is already coming from a non-developed country, and a good amount of Indonesian citizens are living below the poverty line. The government is not doing that much to help these Indonesians that are below the poverty line, and that's why and hence why we should care. And yeah, that's why we should care. Not only that, but the cycle of poverty through future generations continues in result of minimum wage law that the government has set out for the country. And not only that, but the country will also be affected because investments won't be made, trades will be blocked, and leading countries, small developing countries like Indonesia, crumbling. Finally, now that I've explained a little bit more about how minimum wage impacts lower class Indonesians and us, I hope that you all be able to understand more and think twice about the impact surrounding your race. Thank you.
Sorry. I'm sorry.